Welcome back to Island Life Live.
Following the devastating Maui wildfires, a collaborative mental health and crisis response initiative called Maui SERG was created to support survivors. Meet one of the unique service providers using Hawaiian cultural practices to aid in the healing process. Check this out.
It's been almost 3 years since the Lahaina wildfires, and while Lahaina physically rebuilds, houses and buildings are coming up, many who were affected by that event are still healing emotionally. Mahalo piha for great organizations who stepped up to assist in that healing journey, as one of them joins us today. From our friends at Laukanaka on the island of Maui, we want to say a very big aloha to Kauoa Hoopai, who is on camera with us. He's actually coming to us from Wyoming at this time, but we want to thank him so much for being a part of Laukanaka. We're going to talk story a little bit with his good friend Kalamaku Souza in just a little bit. But Kauoa, mahalo for being with us, brother. Before we get to where we got to, can you please give us an overview of what the Maui SERG grant is all about?
So the Maui SERG grant is to help survivors to recover in every aspect, from healing to financial to getting them to housing to just trying to get them back to where they used to be. And it's been a great collective group of different organizations in the nonprofit sector providing different services for recovery purposes.
I love that. And I understand that you are a Lomi practitioner. We'll talk a little bit deeper about what it is that you've been doing hands-on with our Kanaka on the island of Maui. But right now we'd like to bring on Kalamaku Souza just to give us an overview. Kalama, hi, how are you, brother?
I'm good, Mahalo for having me.
Hey, can you go ahead and give us just an overview of what Laukanaka is and the many services it provides outside of what Kauoa does, which is Lomi Lomi? Laukanaka
was, born out of the grief and the events and the trauma that occurred from the Lahaina wildfires, as well as the other fires occurring in Maui. And it was, recognized through community members that there was this need for healing, and specifically through traditional practices and modalities such as Lomi Lomi, Ho'oponopono, Kuka Kuka, and now more recently Kakauhi. Essentially, these practices serve as conduits for us to, as Kanaka, as a community, collectively come together and, heal and access that innate mana that we all carry, but, so often is forgotten when we don't have access to these types of things. So that's kind of the idea behind Laukanaka, that we provide sustainable access to these traditional practices in the hopes of, collectively building the mana of our community and getting back to health and wellness.
That is so beautiful, and I really love the different modalities that you folks have chosen to work in. Kauoa, I would love to go back to you. Let's talk a little bit about some of the hands-on work you've been doing with Lomi Lomi, and if you can share some of the changes that you've seen and some of the healing that you've seen happening for your Maui ohana.
Lomi Lomi has provided a lot of not only physical but emotional support, and just instilling more money into people. And I feel like, if the physical is good, the emotional is good, it'll automatically help with that spiritual side that our Native Hawaiians believe in. And just getting them ready for this really long road ahead of them, but just bringing them through the hard times right now. Lomi Lomi Ho'oponopono has done great work in listening and helping support our community out there.
That is a beautiful thing, brother. Now, I imagine that there are probably families, sometimes us locals, we're a little bit shamed, for ask for help. But now they're seeing this and they're seeing, and they're hearing your success stories and they're hearing that there's this healing happening. How can people connect with Laukanaka?
On Papaololokahi's main website, if you go there, there'll be a whole list of different organizations that are out here on Maui, which is part of SERG. And you'll be able to contact Laukanaka through that.
Beautiful. Well, Kauoa, please travel safely, my brother. Thank you so much for being with us. Kalama, thank you so much for being with us as well. And mahalo for your expertise, gentlemen, for sharing with us what Laukanaka does for our Maui families. Mahalo nui for your time.
Thank you.
Mahalo, take care. Appreciate it.